What's up everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory, where as you can see we have got 71,191 coins and we are about to make peas. We're about to get so rich, or considerably richer than we already are. You can see on that screen as well, Roberto Firmino scored 91 goals, so he's getting on for his 100th goal for the club, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys. Basically what we did is we went through our club and sold some of the stuff that's already there, because prices at the moment are actually ridiculous. Like with the SBC for Hazard, the SBC for Juanfran, and now the Icon SBC that's just come out. Loads of stuff in your club is just worth an absolute fortune. So before we do that, I'm just showing you guys all of the stuff that I sold. I sold an Ibra, I sold my Fred, my Dembele, my Diego Costa and Saul. We did a little bit of sniping. We got one Puel. We got a couple of these silver dudes for the Liga MX SBC, and then all of them squad fitness cards and stuff like that we picked up in the last episode. Basically just showing you guys what's been going on, what sort of stuff we've been sniping and how we've been making some coins and got ourselves up to 71k before we wipe our trade pile and then go through and sell everything that is in our club. And I would recommend to you guys, and I said this to Tom before on a stream and people in his chat were doing it, go and check your club, not just for gold players, go and check them for rare bronzes and rare silvers, because you need rare bronzes and I think you need rare silvers as well for the Icon SBC. Random rare bronze cards that would have been worth 200 coins are now worth like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I only had one of them unfortunately, but I sold it for 1,800 coins, which is pretty ridiculous. So go and check it. There's like cards that are chilling down in your club that you'd have no idea were even there. And you could be getting like thousands and tens of thousands, and maybe if you've got loads of them, hundreds of thousands of coins just out of absolutely nothing basically. Like they discard I think like 17 coins or something stupid like that. But we didn't unfortunately have too many of them. We got one of them that we sold on. I don't even know if it's actually in this little clip, but I'll show you guys it on the trade pile in a minute. And then basically just went through and listed up the players. I'm checking the prices on Footbin, as you can see me hovering over them. And then if they're worth significantly more than discard, or like 1,000 coins or something like that, I listed them up. Otherwise, I just kept them. And then the last thing that we needed to list up was our Informed Tonelli, which we packed in our pre-order packs in the last video. He's in packs at the moment. He's basically discard value. We maybe could have held on to him for his price to go up, but he's only 81 rated, so I didn't see it going up particularly very much. So instead, I just checked his price. He seemed to be going for about 13k, so we listed them up for 13,000 on the dot. There we go, 13,000 on the dot. I didn't know if I did 13,000 or 13,500. We did 13,000 on the dot, and we got him sold. And we've now got, as you can see, most of this stuff has started to sell already. We've got 104,000 coins, and if we jump to live, you can see that we've actually got 125,000 coins, because we've not only sold the rest of the stuff that was still selling and like sold that bronze card and stuff like that, which you can see is this dude here. Okay, we sold them for 1,400, not 1,800, but still not too shabby for a random bronze that we had chilling in our club. But we've also been doing a crap load of sniping. So if we take a look at this clip where I have still got 110,000, I'm going to show you guys how this was partway through as well. Like once we sold our stuff, we went just over 100k. We've now got 125k. So we've made our 25,000 coins sniping silver players for the League SBC. So you can do it with the championship ones, as I've showed you guys before. You can do it with basically all of them, to be honest, if you like. You guys, as I always say, are always asking me for filters. As we just picked this guy up here for 200 coins, and I think we're going to sell him on for... Is he a centre mid on? The dialogue box is in the way. I think he's a centre mid, and he's worth like 2,700 or something stupid like that. Yeah, he's a centre mid, so we just made 2.5k on that guy basically instantly, which is absolutely sick. You guys are always asking me for filters. Try and think of your own, but just use my ones as inspiration is what I would say to you guys, because there's no point. If you're trying to compete against me to make coins, then both of us don't make as many coins as we could do if you just went and found the one by yourself that there's no competition on, do you know what I mean? So there's millions of them. Always check the SBCs, the marquee matchups, the new league SBCs that are coming out for players. Pick them up. Like I've got this one for 1,500. I was trying to get them for 2,200 and under, and then sell them on for 2,700. So don't be stingy with your profit margins as well. 500 coins profit is 500 coins profit. You may as well get it instead of trying to search one for 1,500 and missing it. Like there's no harm in making 500 coins, and you'll still get the cheaper ones come up whilst you're doing that one anyway. So I picked that one up and made 1,200 coins on that, which was pretty legit. But yeah, just take a look through the SBCs, see what players. Like this one's totally uncontested. Like look at this, I accidentally pressed compare price, went back and then bought it anyway for 2k, and I'm just going to list it up for 2,700 and make 700 coins minus tax. So like 600 coins for barely any effort at all. It's pretty decent. And then this one is absolutely ridiculous. I got this guy for 300 coins and he's a right mid, so he's worth an absolutely ludicrous 5,900 coins is what we sold him for. So we made 5,600 minus tax on him. It's just like 5,400 coins. It's just stupid. Actually ridiculous. So yeah, go and have a go at it. Silver players are pretty legit for sniping because you don't get silvers in gold packs anymore. So loads of them have just got stupidly inflated prices because there's just a really short supply of them. And if we do, as we list that guy up for 5,900, jump back to live, you can see I've sniped quite a lot of them. We got these guys, the centre mids, all sell for like 2,700. There's the guy, the right mid, who actually sold for 5,900 after getting for 300 coins. This dude for 2,700. More centre mids, more centre mids, more centre mids. And then this striker, who someone had converted back to a cam and I bought for 2k. So I listed him up for 2.5 just to get rid of him because I didn't want to get stung because the strikers aren't actually worth anything. So I was doing it with Atlas players in the Mexican League. Any club that's got like silvers that you need for an SBC works. It doesn't have to be Atlas. It doesn't even have to be the Mexican League. It could be any league you want that's got an SBC or a marquee matchups or anything really. Just look for players that have got prices that are a little bit silly, and stupid people will list up for stupid prices. Like someone's seeing, oh, just got myself a non-rare 70 rated Mexican League right mid. Pfft, he's probably worth 300 coins. And then there's me snapping them up and selling them for 5,900. So it works for basically anything. And that's how we got ourselves to 125,000 coins. And while we're here, we're going to do comment of the day because it is a very, very good comment of the day. And it comes from Big Paul, who said, Andy, I was thinking you could put polls in your videos and we could vote on the stuff they ask in the vid. Paul, you are a genius, mate. And that is exactly what we're going to... First of all, we're going to have a poll. Is Paul a genius? Vote above. There we go. There's the first poll of the day. And both answers are probably going to be yes because Paul is a genius. So thank you very much, Paul. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to let you guys kind of decide what we do with these coins because I'm at a bit of a loose end. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm going to show you why. But before we do that, I'm going to show you what else I've been up to because we want to get some more rewards and stuff like that. So we're going to... It ties in basically. We're going to jump into this game, and whilst we're watching the game, I'm going to talk to you guys about it. So, as you can see, this guy has got a ridiculous team with 90 Del Piero and baby Frank Lampard, Griezmann and Informer Cardi. His ridiculous team. Sergio Ramos costs more than half of my squad. Marcelo and Sergio Ramos together cost more than most of my squad with degrees. Anyway, ridiculous squad. But we're kind of just treating... To be honest, I don't take division rivals serious enough, and I definitely should. Because, actually, hang on, how ridiculous is this? Look at this for a goal from Firmino. Strength, finish, bang, goal. Oh my god, we're up against the icons. He pulls it back, books Firmino, and gives the guy a free kick. Hello, ref, have you gone mental? What are you doing? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't really take division rivals seriously enough, and I probably should, especially because I'm not going to be really playing weekend league this week because I've got family visiting. But as you can see, I'm testing out new skill moves and trying to score a skill goal and all stuff like that, which is good because then when I get them skill moves on lock and get the different stuff in my like muscle memory so I can do it, it's really helpful for weekend league. Like the La Croqueta and the L1 fake shot and stuff like that really helped me this week. And there's something else that I picked up in these games as well, where you use the two triggers to like drop your striker back and play a through ball and stuff. It's really, really good, and I can show you guys if you want to see it. But I should probably take it a little bit more seriously because I am at times just throwing away ranking points and messing about. But we've actually managed to go 1-up ahead against this ridiculous icon squad. Knocked the ball into Talisca. I tried to knock it to Paulinho, but it ended up back at Talisca, so I was like, oh, do you know what, screw it. I just smashed it in the top corner with a timed finesse shot. So pretty decent, but yeah, I probably should take this a little bit more seriously. Maybe I will do and try and get myself to like Div 2, and then we can practice playing against like the elite level players so that I can actually beat them and not bottle elite in FUT Champs, because I think I'm good enough to get elite. It's just the format doesn't quite suit me. Like I get burnt out playing the 30 games. I suppose so does everybody else, to be honest with you, so it's not really much of an excuse. But if you got used to playing them players all the time, it'd obviously be much better and have a much better chance of getting to elite, because I think I'm capable of it. Like we've almost done it in the first 2 weeks both times, so it's definitely there. As we then score this horrific sweaty goal against this guy, hoofing it all the way down the pitch to Salah, running into the box and then just tramping it backwards to Firmino, who took it underneath his goalkeeper to make it 2-0 in the 33rd minute. But yeah, I'm at a bit of a loose end with this team, and this is where the vote is going to come in for you guys. This team's sick. Firmino's ridiculous. If you've just seen, Talisca's ridiculous. Salah's really good. Mane's really good. Even unlucky Lucas is pretty sick for what he is. He's only like a 20k in form. But I don't really know where to go with this team. Like, look at that one. Let's just give me a foul. I mean, that one technically is a foul because I knocked the ball past him and skipped past him. That's no worse than what Firmino did to him when he first scored. But I've got free kicks on lock with Talisca. I am going to miss him when we do eventually upgrade him. And he smashes it in the top bins just before halftime and makes it 3-0. But yeah, I don't know where I can go with this team and upgrade it without spending like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of coins. you guys are going to have to help me, basically. As you can see, talking about trying to score skill goals, I've been practicing this new skill move, that little one that's kind of like a 4-star McGee spin, and I went for the glory with Mane and tried to smash it far top bins. Should have just tramped it across to Firmino and took another goal and got some more Div Rivals points, but it didn't really matter. This guy, even though his team was sick and his Del Piero can just do that, he wasn't actually very good at FIFA, and it didn't really matter too much, so we ended up winning this game pretty comfortably, 3-1 with messing about with loads of skill moves. Got ourselves 31 skill rating, got ourselves some points for the weekly ranking thing to try and get towards rank 1. But yeah, anyway, let's jump back to live, and I'll talk to you guys about what I mean with the poll. So this is my team at the moment. We've got 125,000 coins, and I think we're going to get another 50k from Foot Champs rewards, plus some packs, so probably 200k. Reasonable to say that we'll have at least 200,000 coins. How do you upgrade this team for 200,000 coins is the question. Now, the first thing that I was thinking of is to, and this is where we're going to have a vote on this at the end, which route should I go with this team? So, the first thing that I was thinking is change to 4-3-2-1, bring Firmino back to here, get rid of Paulinho and Talisca, who would also sell on for an absolute fortune as well. Like, Talisca's gone up in price so much. I bought him for 30k and he's now worth 65. And in Paulinho, I bought him for like 25, I think, and he's still worth about 20. So we've got like 85k's worth of players there, which is pretty crazy. And then we can play Firmino Cam in-game, which is what I've been wanting to do for a little while. I mean, he does banging goals, as you can see. He's got 94 goals now for me, which is ridiculous. But he would make a very, very good centre-attacking mid. And we can put a target man up front, because I feel like my play is a little bit one-dimensional. Like, there's only one way that I can score, and it's by passing the ball around nicely and then getting a finesse shot off or doing a through ball and stuff. I'd like to be able to run down the line like I did when I had Diego Costa and just cross the ball in and score a header against someone who's really good at AI defending. But I can't really do that with Firmino up front. So I was thinking, maybe we could do this. We then need to get a centre defensive mid here that fits. So it could be a Roma CDM, I suppose. And there's that, like, Pellegrini guy or something along them lines. Or maybe we could move our Skriniar over to this side and get ourselves Rajalko, and we could get 9 golden or something. I don't really know. A CDM from the Serie A is basically, or we could get Alan because he'd get a link to Firmino, so we could maybe go like this. Basically, we need a CDM is what I'm getting at. We could even use Fabinho because we love using Liverpool players on this road to glory, even though I'm an Everton fan. We could get Alan there, and we could change Florenzi to, I believe, High Stage. It doesn't really matter. You get full Kevin. The idea would be that we could put maybe like Harry Kane or someone like that up front and get ourselves an absolutely ridiculous target man striker to swing the ball into. But then he's 6'2". He's got 78 jump and base. You can put a chem card on him and get into like 88. He's got ridiculously good. Well, he's got 85 head actually. It's not amazing, but he's crazy good at finishing. He's a really, really good player, basically, is what I was thinking here. Or you could do it with Lukaku or someone like that, a big target man from the Prem. So there's that option, the Harry Kane option. And then, to be honest with you, the idea down the line would be to bring in fact, let me do this with not my actual team, because I'm just ruining my entire squad. That I actually have all my chem stat, my special tactics and all stuff like that set up. So I believe I've got a copy of this. Yeah, there we go, copy Brazil. This is what it plays like in game, as I'm sure you guys know. What I would also like to do, and this is what I'm talking about, it costing a fortune to do, is obviously keep Firmino in the centre to give links to Salah and stuff like that. We'd get rid of, oh no we wouldn't, we'd keep Unlucky Lucas over here. We'd have obviously Salah up here. And then we'd get rid of Manolas and Florenzi. And what we could do is make like another little god triangle. So, for example, we could go, and this would cost a little bit more coins, but I think we can just about afford it. Especially if we sold Unlucky Lucas and got Alan instead, because that frees up like another 20k. I think he is worth maybe a little bit more. How much was that bid? Yes, he's worth like 30k now as well, so we bought him for 17. So there's more coins that we could free up and get Alan there instead. But basically, what we do to get our big striker would be to get Lewandowski, Boateng, and of course, Kimmich. And that makes a nice little triangle that gives them all full chemistry. And then all we need to do is pick like a random Premier League CDM to go next to Lucas in the game, or Alan if we use Lucas instead. So you could go yourself, I don't know, Fernandinho or something like that. Doesn't really matter. At this point, it just needs to be any Premier League centre midfielder or CDM. So just throw him there, each start up front. And then we get into the game, we change to the 4-2-3-1. We'd have Lucas central cam, Salah and Mane wide, Lewandowski up front, Fernandinho and Lucas CDM, and then that sick defence. And I quite like this one because what I would then do is eventually work towards changing it like this. So instead of Alexandro, in fact, we could do this anyway because Alexandro costs more than Alaba. The issue is that we would then, on this side, have to either get a nice little trio of strong links from the Serie A, so like Inter Milan, Nainggolan and Vrzelko or something like that instead of Kimmich and Lucas Leiva here, or bin them off. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, I've got ideas for a sick team, but it just costs so many coins to actually upgrade my squad now. So like N'Golo Kante, what is he, like 300k? Something stupid like that? More than 300k. And then we'd have to go here for like Davison Sanchez and Hugo Lloris in goal. Or we could go for Van Dijk and Alisson, or we could go for that. Maybe Bailly's going to get an inform and De Gea or something like that. And I'd put the Alisson in, it doesn't really matter. And then at right back, we'd grab ourselves a Kyle Walker or something along the lines of that, and that'd look pretty decent. But like the difference in price to build that one is like coins I do not have. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't actually go from the squad that I've got now, sell basically everyone, and buy Kante, Sanchez, Lloris, Lewandowski, Boateng. This is like a god squad, or not quite god squad, but like elite level normal squad that I can be working towards. It's a little bit of a way off, I think, unless I get very, very lucky in my rewards. Like, if we sold Talisca, Paulinho, Lucas, and all of my defence, we'd probably get like 200k, plus our 200k is like 400k, but we'd spend basically all of that just on Kante. I mean, we could get any Premier League CDM, to be fair, it doesn't, but it doesn't have to be Kante. But like, Lewandowski's almost 200k. With Alaba and Boateng, that's like 250k. I'm actually sitting here questioning whether I could actually afford this. I don't know. I don't think I could. Maybe if I didn't use Kante, I could. Okay, I've just worked it out on foothead. To buy Fernandinho, Lewandowski, Alaba, Boateng, Lloris, Sanchez and Walker, so everyone apart from Kante, would cost me 587,000 coins. And to sell all of the players that I would be selling instead would get me 350. So we'd just about probably be able to afford it after FUT Champs rewards, but we wouldn't have Kante. We'd have to put a different Premier League CDM in. So maybe this is one to work towards a little bit later on. I'm not so sure. Maybe if we didn't spend... There's literally no way. We can't afford Kante. It's basically the long and short of that. It'd have to be a different Premier League centre mid or CDM to play alongside Fernandinho. Or maybe we could get two cheap ones. I don't really know. I would really like that. But even still, Lewandowski isn't... He's only 6 foot and he's only got 84 jumping. He's not like a huge target man. So that's one option. So we've basically got the just buy Harry Kane option, or Lukaku or someone like that, and save up the coins maybe for an icon or something. We'd have some coins left over. So that's option one. Option two is try and do this, but start it off a little bit stingy, and then eventually work up to having Kante and Fernandinho. We'd maybe have to start off with a Matic and a Doucouré or something along the lines of that. So like Dembele, I don't know, just basically not god tier Kante, but we could probably get the rest of this squad. Or if we go back to the other one where we've got our Skriniar, Handanovic, unlucky Lucas, Alexandro over here. We've got our Firmino drop back. We've got our Kante to go next to Lucas at CDM. What we could do instead for a bit more of a target man kind of guy is get Cavani. And I think I can actually afford this one straight up to just buy it. So this one is 89 Cavani. Thiago Silva. I'm a little bit apprehensive about Thiago Silva because he's only 6 foot, but he does have really, really good defending stats. My issue with him is that Manolas is the guy who wins all of my headers. And we'd be swapping Manolas out for someone who's only 6 foot. He does have 90 jumping, but he is still only 6 foot. Whereas Manolas has got, with his chem style on when he's on full chem, he's got 99 jumping and he's 6'3". So, bit apprehensive about that one. But it does come with an absolutely sick right back, which is Inform Mounier. And like I said, Cavani's a little bit more of a target man. Not quite as much as maybe Lukaku, but he's 6'1". He's got 88 jumping. You can get that up to 98 with a chemistry style. He's got 89 heading accuracy, so he's pretty legit and he's meant to be really, really good. And of course, you get Mounier to go with that. So there's that option. So we've got the Kane or Lukaku option, and then maybe just keep saving coins for some huge upgrades. We've got the second option where we blow all of our coins but can't quite finish the upgrades and have to work towards it slowly and finish it off. We've got this option where we go for the Cavani's, that's free, and I'm going to give you a final fourth one. And I think, to be honest with you guys, I'm going to try the fourth option anyway, just to see what it's like and see whether this suits me. And what we would end up doing is keeping our 4-3-3. We wouldn't even have to sell our Talisca and Paulinho to try this out in case we don't like it. We keep our Florenzi and Manolas, we keep all of our defence, we keep all of our forwards, we even still keep unlucky Lucas, who goes in the centre. And he gets a strong link to Milinkovic-Savic, which is absolutely brilliant because Milinkovic-Savic is ridiculous on this game. So we pop him in and that gets him full chemistry quite nicely. And then next to him, we go for an absolutely huge, ridiculous target man. Like, target man to the max. And it's Inform Mandzukic. 86 rated, I believe he is. He's got some crazy stats for a target man. He's high, which isn't amazing, but so is Cavani. We were looking at him 6'3", and I think Kane's high as well, actually. 6'3" with 87 jumping, which can go up to 99 with a chemistry style, 97, whatever it is. 96 head accuracy, 94 attacking position, and 88 finishing. This guy with a marksman on him looks ridiculous. Like, he actually looks mental. And he is the target man. Like, you literally just run down the line, across the ball, and a Mandzukic will score. The great thing about this as well is that he costs, like, that one's got a bit of 40k on. That's just expand. You can pick him up for like 40,000, 50,000 coins. And Milinkovic-Savic is like 30k, 25k himself. So I can literally just buy these two with the coins that I've already got and just try them out. And then the issue again with this one is kind of like the Harry Kane one. Like, what do I do with the rest of my coins? If this is sick and I then sell Talisca for 60k and Paulinho for 20k, we're just chilling with hundreds of thousands of coins in the club. Do I do this and do I invest them and try and guess marquee matchups, or buy some cheap players and wait for them to go up and sell them, and then I can buy the Kante and everyone like that? I don't really know. That is the point of the poll, I suppose, to ask you guys. I think I'm going to do this option for you just to see what it's like, because I can just straight up buy them without having to sell anyone and just give them a whirl in division rivals and see what they're like, and see if this Mandzukic is actually worth doing. And way of getting, and trying out and doing this. Maybe let me know down in the comment section, if I did have this team, what would you spend the coins on to upgrade next? Because I've got absolutely no idea. Like, I don't know where you would go from here. I don't know how you could possibly upgrade this team without changing all of it, essentially. I'd be a little bit stumped. I don't really know. But maybe it could just be like a slight upgrade on my team now, a little bit of a different play style. We've got Milinkovic-Savic in for Paulinho, who's basically the same. We've still got Lucas. We've dropped Firmino back to Cam, who is basically just as good, if not better, than Talisca. And then we've got a massive target man up front just for a slightly different change of play style to give me some other options. And then we can use the coins that we've already got for investments and try and make bank and buy a different team later on. I don't really know. That's my only apprehension, I suppose is the word. The only thing I'm worried about with doing this is, well, I'm not worried because I can just sell them again and I don't even need to sell my players to be able to afford to try it out. So that's fine, and I think I am going to try it. But there's no way to then upgrade this team other than changing the whole thing. So let me know. We've got the 4 options. We've got the Harry Kane option. We've got the Lewandowski option. We've got the crazy option. Wait, have we got more than 4? Are we getting ridiculous options now? We could do Lewandowski just in the corner with Kimmich, so that's 4. We can do Cavani just in the corner with Thiago Silva. We can do the crazy one where we put Lewandowski on the other side and do that way. So okay, what are we going to do? We're going to give you guys options. We're going to go crazy. I don't know. There'll be a poll on the screen and I'll decide. It depends how many options there is, but get voting. Let me know what you guys think. I'm probably going to go and try this one out in the next video, but we'll come back and we'll see what you guys have got to say after that, once we've got our rewards and stuff like that as well, and we'll see where we're going to go for this weekend's Weekend League. But yeah, basically, help me decide what to do with my coins and where to go with my team, because I am a little bit stuck. For now, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. A little bit of all sorts of craziness going on, getting back into some unusual stuff and trying to decide what to spend all the money we're making on. Let me know down in the comment section. Let me know by voting. I'll see you guys soon.